Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. We are rebuilding. It feels a little strange, I'm not going to lie. But we are on a grand campaign of reconstruction. Oh, I forgot to... Right, I was going to do stuff with Krugga Blackfog. It's not really necessary for me to fight Bretonnia anymore. I was going to do it for money. But our money situation is pretty much clear now. So what do we have? Scaling and Varg. And then there's some force of beastmen here. Oh wow, he's coming right for us. Okay, well that is unwise on his part. First of all, let's level Skarsnik up. I guess he needs a level. Melee defense, leadership, armor, or weapon strength. Let's go for weapon strength, because apparently he is a melee-focused dude. And...
I'll crush them all! Fighting soon.
Actually, do we want to do...
Safe, yes. I like it.
Let's do this. Yeah, I didn't want him to be in run mode, moving up on these guys, and also suffering from attrition and stuff. You need to turn off... Warzag has done some fine work. Do I want him to start crossing over this way? Because he's really far away from the places we need to go, though. Maybe he can't even get there in time. Yeah, let's send him over here. We're fighting a two-front war. There's no getting around that. Alright. So Skarsnik is staying put. Ironhide needs to start rebuilding. So I think that the Chaos leave behind structures that that spread chaos corruption when they raise your cities. I think that's what these glowy things are. So as we rebuild the cities, we should see the corruption rates falling pretty rapidly, just sort of naturally. All right, let's build just basic financial infrastructure buildings in a lot of these places. I don't think we need or really even want to bother building up their army production capacities and stuff, you know. Where could we be extorting that we aren't? Here. Something. Here we are extorting, just nothing is coming out. Alright, well, our turns are going to be a little bit faster now. I think Azhag is... Yeah, Azhag is staying put. Okay. Our turns are going to be a little bit shorter now. We have a lot less desperate combat to attend to. Don't declare war on me. The Border Princes are strength rank 2. They're the second most powerful force in the world. Alright, we're looking pretty good here. I think we can move around and continue to heal. Slightly slower, but we're staying in friendly territory. How about you guys? You guys... I might want to give these guys one more turn of healing at maximum speed. I'll lug the Backstabber. Sorry, the Backstabber. You know what? We'll heal. It'll be fine. Okay, so do I want to turn... do I want to turn Warzag around? This army ran off, which is kind of annoying. Maybe I want to run Warzag down to the Border Princes. All he's been doing is running lately. I'm actually like pretty concerned though. The Border Princes can unconquer some of my stuff that I need to have. And in fact, it looks like they fully intend
Your
to.
man gods and dubious masters have no place here.
What if I gave you some money? What if I gave you some money to fuck off? Huh? What do you think of this? What do you think of 10,000 money? Let's not get... What do you think of 8,000 money? Likelihood of success, low. Alright. I was gonna let you live. Do you understand that? Do you understand what you've done? Now I gotta march my armies back down south. We need peace with Bretonia.
You defile my sacred groves.
Strength rank 10. Aggressive and unreliable. I'll green some... I don't know. Never mind. That dude's real chatty. If we burn some of his stuff down, he'll probably be a little bit more sensible. Can I do that this turn? Yeah, I can just hit Montford right now. Alright, and these settlements I can't even occupy, so it's just going to be a lot of raising and stuff. Yeah, totally worth sacking. 3,700 gold? Sure. Alright, is this going to push him... No, it's not going to push him above the attrition threshold. Alright, quell animosity as well. Let's just get this over with. And we got to spend some levels. Maybe doing some sacking, apparently. I know I've said that before, but this time I think it's true. I guess I thought it was true before. Listen, don't judge me. Really, we have all the stuff I really want. None of this stuff is... I guess I'll pick this up. If his heroes try to mess with us, maybe we'll get lucky and kill him.
You need me.
Do I think we can take this army?
No.
Okay. So he said that with a lot of conviction. Maybe we should believe him.
I got schemes. I got plans.
Why don't we just stay put and heal up for a turn? Okay, so let's... I guess let's have Wurzag run southward? I don't want to go through Elfland. I guess we'll just take him back along the same path he just ran. Because we're going to have to fight the Border Princes, and even if we don't have to fight them too much, we're going to have somebody come down here and rebuild the stuff that they burn. This is exactly what that short story we read was talking about. Alright, Ironhide is going to heal for a turn. Okay, we're good. Yeah, get him. Or not, or get me, that's fine. I guess technically I'm a bigger threat, but I don't know what they think the heroes are going to accomplish. Okay, and he's back to sieging. So, an enemy paladin belonging to Bretonia did indeed successfully assault the garrison of Blackstone Post. We have some random orc spawns in the middle of nowhere in a place where I don't care about. Let's take obedience +4 in all areas. Is this something that I guess my settlements are closest to them because they're in the middle of nowhere and this whole region is so screwed up. We just need to get... Well, actually, do I want to do this? Hold on. Maybe I want to go underground. Yeah, let's go underground and approach from my region, because we can get some healing this way on the way back. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, all the recruits of renown, or all the regiments of renown are out and working. Alright, let's do a march so that we can get in range of the city. I don't want to leave these guys out in the open. No, I don't want the... Okay, hold on. We're going to turn the camera. I don't want the tooltip for the city to come up. I'm not trying to mouse over the city banner. I'm trying to get my thing as close as possible to here. Alright, there we go. So, we gotta run... We can't trust this army to stay away. We have to actually run these guys off. Alright, back over to the east, which is a very different type of game in progress here.
Corpse fist. This better lead to war.
Alright, so... Now we're just headed north. I mean, like, the moment we take all this stuff, we win, right? Or at least we have the ability to win. Because we still have to actually buy the hero to, or the lord to repopulate Verinka Hills. But we're very, very close now. If we can just avoid losing a ton of stuff to the border princes, which it looks like we cannot. I think we're going to lose stuff and then we're going to have to come back and reclaim it. A peace treaty with the Gruk Death Herd. Yes. I don't know where they are on the map, but I do know that there is no benefit to me in being at war with these people. So the scaling army is doing a lot of really weird things. I'm having trouble figuring out what it's trying to accomplish. Barak Var is under attack, and Karak Izor is being raided.
Let's go.
Fun times. Alright, so let's resettle Karak Ungor. And we're never safe, right? These Varg armies keep showing up. Alright, fortunately, we're in a good position to defend this area. We need to get these guys massed up, and then we're just gonna death ball through the north. Still a lot of stuff to do, but it's not difficult anymore, really. It's just a matter of not losing focus and not getting caught with my pants down. Let's pull these guys back in so that his army's large enough to wall. Because it looks like we might actually get it again. Alright, and what am I going to do in the west?
Alright, I'm going.
I'd really love to bring these units down south. I do not want to have to... maintain these huge forces here just to keep our stuff alive. What if I put you on normal movement mode? We could get to Gisaru and burn it. Let's do that. Maybe we can get the Bretonnians to cough up a peace treaty. Wow. Alright. Well, that's pretty cool. Plus 10 leadership, plus 30% aura size. And then we want to keep our two forces pretty much together so that the scaling army doesn't get any ideas. And yeah, Skarsnik's aura, zone of control, extends all the way to the mountains. So if you wanted to get back to Blackstone Post, you have to go around us. Castle Artois has walls, but it doesn't have much in the way of actual defenders. Castle Bastogne is the same way. I think we'll just break stuff over here until they give us peace. Please give me a very small amount of extra income. Unfortunately, can't really afford to do more than that. We do want to rebuild Grungzint, but we're going to need a little bit of money to make sure that can happen. Also, we're going to lose some stuff to these Border Prince armies. Like, this is happening. They tend to siege walled cities, it seems like maybe for the maximum possible amount of time. So we can take advantage of that. Knowing that he's unlikely to actually attack them right away. We're going to have to build a lot of walls, basically. Although we're going to need some money to start doing that. Alright. Ashag's got a wall. And plus 20 starting winds of magic power. That's cool. Alright, and there is indeed raiding. So let's just... How far can I move normally? Oh, looks like we can go after him.
Yeah, what? This better involve fighting.
I mean, he'll just run, but... We can at least start showing him who's boss. He's not running. Okay, well, who could have foreseen that? Slaughter the captives. And then we have the Wog to help us out, too. I think I actually want him to stay on this side of the line. He's regenerating this turn, so I don't want him to move forward the tiny little extra bit. And you guys, see if you can finish him off. Alright, so I feel pretty good about our plan to take the north. Now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna hold the south. So these dudes ran all the way over to here. Should I just trust that they're Bretonia's problem now?
Who needs killing?
Let's go to here. Let's take Castle Bastogne. That sounds important. Sounds like they'll be mad about that.
Yes, 'em! They're dead!
I don't know what these dudes have been doing all game, but they are not ready for an actual war. Seems like the Wood Elves may have insulated them from reality. Oh, that's lovely.
Legging it!
Ooh. Bound spell Fireball. Now that is very interesting.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks!
What kind of gear do you have on right now? I'd much rather have Fireball. Okay, magic resistance. I think physical resistance is... Oh, no, the ward save is already equipped. I think I'd rather have 15% physical. He doesn't really get hit by that much magic. He's mostly getting shot. The Helm of Discord is cool and everything. But... Well, no, this is pretty good on a melee lord, though. Yeah, okay. So should I start sending one of these guys down to the south? Maybe. Now, what do you got? He's got a Bright Wizard and a Captain and just a huge number of crossbow dudes. Crossbow dudes do not have the greatest stats. 24 weapon strength?
Great profit.
Even Night Goblins are better at shooting people than that. I don't know how he plans to get through, like, Savage Orcs. With all that war paint on. You can't successfully shoot somebody who has war paint on. How would that even work? Doesn't even make sense. Alright, Muzzrub Edbutt will just have to stay in the undertunnels for a while. I'll take a peace treaty from Bretonia as soon as they want to offer one, by the way. So hopefully that happens relatively soon. Alright, are they going to raise it or just sack it? I would prefer they sack it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have some problems over here. They're massing a lot of dudes. Alright, yeah, as long as we move away from the scaling army, we might be able to let them do some of the work of pressing a surrender out of these dudes for us. Okay. Well, we got sacked. That's not too bad. That could have been a lot worse. We are going to lose some settlements. I think there's basically no two ways about that. We'll take them back. I'm not worried. Sly is really high level. Doesn't have a lot of A lot of compelling stuff left to take here. Don't want to hit this again and actually raise it. Oh, it's fancy. Look at that. A Pegasus area? Yeah, let's burn it to the ground.
Stick up.
Warrior born. No kidding.
Lots of plans.
Alright, let's see if maybe he's a little bit more willing to take a peace deal now.
You are a guest in my realm. You will act like it.
Alright, man, I tried. You remember that. You remember that when the thing that's about to happen happens. Alright, so we have lots of money. What should we do with it all? I don't really want to buy a lot of, like, army-based improvements, because I don't think we're going to be building a lot more armies. Like, there's probably not a lot of recruiting left to do over the course of the entire game from here. Alright, let's get this going. We're probably not going to bother chasing this dude. But we will probably go into march mode. Just head to the north as quickly as possible. We haven't done a lot of encamping recently, but do remember that our encamp stance is good and powerful. Oh man, the gold mines. We gotta rebuild these gold mines. So where's it? Where we had another mine over here somewhere that probably got destroyed. Mount Gunbad has a mine. Okay. Let's get that Cave of Shinies going. We might be able to afford to put up another army after all. Okay. Things got a little touch and go there for a while. I was definitely worried. But I think we're coming around to the other side of it now. So I don't know what that Varg army's plan is. Oh, they're attacking the city again, probably to raise it. They're going to do the same thing to me that I just did to Bretonia. Yep. Yeah. Bummer. Well, I think Wurzag's army should totally wreck that army. Wurzag's army is pretty good. Although, the game doesn't seem to think that it's quite as good. A Khan from the Blasted Wastes has crossed through Death Pass and laid waste to parts of your territory. As is typical of their kind, the cowards have fled back across the world's edge before we could deal with them properly. Well, that's annoying. Wow, really isn't any worse than annoying, though, huh? I was kind of thinking that, could be expensive repairs, or... Oh, wow, there's 300 income to be generated right here that we're just not getting. You know what? Let's upgrade to being able to get giants from local recruitment. Karazar Karak might actually have to, spawn an army to help us deal with the border princes. I'm hoping things won't get that bad, but it's hard to say.
Not likely.
Yeah, we can take him. And we still have lots of movement left. That is not what I meant to click on. It shouldn't use the sword icon to denote recolonizing a realm. That's a little silly. Okay, do any of the other... Like, we should probably just put up walls in a lot of places, honestly. Oh, the vaults needs a commandment. I don't think that was on the list of things that should stop me from ending my turn before. Oh, we're just sitting over here not raiding. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I'm very focused on other stuff. Are you seriously doing that? He dares to siege my city? Okay.
The great saber.
So we just committed some dudes here. Huh.
The time for talk is over. Make your demand.
Thought it was worth a shot. Alright, so...
By the spills.
I don't really have any ability to put pressure on these guys, unfortunately.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks. A skill worthy of Skarsnik.
Huh. Oh, because there's a significant movement cost to crossing the river. So basically, because of the fact that that city is built
15.
across the mouth of the river, there's no difference between march mode and just normal walking for those guys. All right, I think we need to start moving a second army to the south. Paravan is wood elves, I guess. Okay, how's this going over here? Are you guys, like, close to catching the... No. The Varg army is just going to lead our stupid wog on a wild goose chase. Wow, we can really move along these roads.
Let's find some
You know what's pretty great? Civil infrastructure. Alright, so it's up in the region that we totally have no idea what's up here, right? Okay, no, it's pretty much straight north of where I am. Maybe even northwest a little bit. Okay, okay. Oh, hey! The Squiggly Beast quest. Deploy a shaman here. Can I recruit a shaman here? No, I can't. I don't have a shaman's hut. I don't have a shaman's hut, like, anywhere near here, either. Where's my nearest shaman's hut? It's, like, down in my actual starting area. Well, we could pull one. I don't think that it matters. The Squiggly Beast quest is... The time has passed. So the good news is he seems content to siege the city for a little while, maybe? Alright. I can't believe... I should have wiped these guys out. This is a lesson. This is a lesson that we will take with us into the next campaign. Oh, they're massing tons of armies to fight my wog. There is no way they won that second battle. They were well out of the range of their reinforcements there. I will go so far as to say that I don't believe you, game. The first battle, yeah, definitely. Definitely see how that happened. Alright, so it looks like we're probably actually going to have to leave him behind to defend Karakungor. Karakungor, which naturally has walls even when it doesn't have defensive buildings. Okay, let's get the shiny cave going here, too. These guys are going to have to figure out the north on their own.
We going south?
You know, when I was mousing over it, it didn't show the attrition thing until I clicked.
Get going.
Alright, let's move right up to the edge of where the attrition kicks in. And then we will, we'll underway travel a little bit northward. We might have to do some raiding to allow us to replenish our numbers. Okay, Skarsnik.
I got schemes.
Skarsnik is the one who's staying up north, I think.
Gold likes it this
And again, we'd prefer to come home through friendly territory just for the replenishment.
Brother. Stab him up.
Alright, I told these dudes that they should make peace with me. Didn't I tell them? I'm pretty sure I told them. I might not have told them. But I thought at these dudes, hey, you should make peace with me. And that's, you know, that's a sacred bond, is what that is. Oh my god, we're going to lose so much territory to the border princes. We're going to clear out the north, and then it's going to be 20 more turns to the end of the game while we reclaim all of our stuff from the border princes. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. I wonder what their goals are for winning the game. Like, what is it that governs their decision-making? Wait, he just sacked it again? It was already destroyed. He sacked it and took 62 gold with him. We're getting to the point where we don't have a lot of really compelling stuff to research anymore. I guess reload time down for bow units? We use bow units. That's a real thing. So... honestly, Skarsnik may be able to secure us a little bit of money. Let's go find the next Bretonnian area and burn it. Sack it, and then maybe raise it afterward. We'll see. Alright, forces... yeah, just go and defend this. So we're waiting on a Cave of Shinies to complete in a couple of different places, right? No, not here. No, Gunbad just finished theirs. It's an extra 250 income. It's expensive, but I think driving income is worth it. Alright, that'll get done. All this stuff down here is pretty upgraded. Yeah, okay. Mostly we've recovered. Look at the distance. Look at the distance we're dealing with here. Wow, that is an incredible amount of... holy crap. Are you immune to attrition? Huh. Sjökträcken, it's not even occupied. Actually, that's kind of worse, isn't it? Ah, but here we see Varg's territory. I don't know if they have stuff on the north side of the river, but we should definitely... oh yeah, they damage stuff, right? Wow, the repair cost of that is almost the cost of just building a fresh one.
Let's take what should be ours.
We could try to sneak out. I'm hoping that he just takes so long to finish sieging it that we're actually able to get Krugga Blackbog in place, though. Alright, so let's have a look around. We'll burn something down. We'll make some money. We should try to... yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and sack it again. I think they might have a couple of pennies you haven't taken yet. No, there's the raise. Zarkzil is not actually on my list of things I need to own, though, I don't believe. Okay, Skarsnik, make us some money.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
I mean, Skarsnik can definitely take out Castle Artois. There's no doubt about that. Oh, do I want to be... oh, there's a road over here, sure. It looks like it's undefended. Weirdly undefended. Muzrub. Actually, don't do anything crazy. So will his dudes come back? Will the Varg come back if they know we're up here? Like...
The crowd is
Okay, I think that probably we're going to be able to just reclaim all this stuff unchallenged. Winter Pyre. There's Crocodrak and there's Kazid Bordkarag. Is that? I don't think that's one of them. Oh no, it totally is. Yeah, those are the two. Okay, so we need to control those, and we need to get back Varenka Hills, and also that's actually it. We might, if the Border Princes don't actually take away any of the settlements that matter to us, we might be able to get away with not dealing with them.
Keep moving.
Okay, we'll just have to hope. So you're not moving, you're not moving. Yep. His army is low fighting us. It's certainly out. There it is. That is one we have to actually go back and get. Okay, they sacked it instead of raising it, which I appreciate. They're re-sieging, though. There's a lot of wealth. Oh, move any character to Wurtbad. I will not be doing that, almost certainly. Looks like we're not getting his sweet quest item. Okay, Krugga.
In the motion.
Next turn, Krugga will be in range. So I assume that this turn he will attack. Because that's how these things work. Don't want to mess with any of this stuff. Let's see if Skarsnik can do some cool stuff here. This is probably like a pretty important castle, right? Aww. Hardly get anything from sacking that. Alright. He's getting close to Wa, which will be nice. It'll help him generate one. Alright. So let's take over this region. And then I guess we'll fight Scalings for a while. Or, Varg, rather. Sorry. These dudes are Varg. It is so hard to see the lines that delineate the end of your movement zone on the snow. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother repairing those. Oh, so of course he's got a second army here. Well, this will lower our outgoing money pretty significantly. So I guess it's time to start that recruit drive I was talking about in Karazakarak. Yep, here come the Varg. With their... Really? 4 armies? Okay, outside the slaughter, I got a Wog. That's probably not actually even going to be useful. The odds of his Wog doing anything other than just dying are basically 0, I think. Because at this point, we're dealing with such large numbers of units and such dangerous units that the kinds of guys that show up in a Wog, the goblins with spears and stuff, they just don't do anything. Okay, well, we could use Grimhold as our staging ground. We have a good recruitment pool here. So he has 3 armies over here, right? We only see 2 right now, but that's because one of them just ran into the shadow last turn. We have giants, savage orcs, spiders, and black orcs available. Yeah, this is a good recruiting region. Alright, can I grab... I guess I'll grab one of the dudes we had before. I suppose this one. And he'll start recruiting the new army, because we have to recruit something. I have to start putting it together. So, we don't have enough money to really get huge stuff going. We can do that and start recruiting, like, a Black Orc. Yeah. Okay. That's where it begins. What else is around here? I don't have very good vision. Okay, this stuff's all burned already. There must not be too much Bretonia left. Maybe we're gonna get this done by just killing all of them. Okay, so... this is crappy. Why don't we... for the life of me, I cannot tell where I can move and where I can't. Okay. Why don't we retreat to here? I'm going to pull both of my armies together. I'm going to put this guy into raiding mode to allow us to begin replenishment. Actually, we can do it in ambush mode too, can't we? No. No. Okay, yeah, let's start replenishment up. We're actually not full either. I could, no, I don't have any money. The next turn, he'll go into raiding mode as well, and since we're encamped in raiding mode, we have some bonus defense and stuff. Okay, well, the Border Princes are going to add several turns to the end of the game for basically no reason. Just to be dicks. Okay, so they merged up, it looks like. I think they lost sight of us. I think they're going to try to take back the one thing that we built. There's a Varg force in over here. Hold on. Yeah, recruitment cost minus 10% seems fine right now. Where's this? Oh, that's right. I have the camera turned. That's why that looks unfamiliar. So, what do I want to do here? I want to jump these dudes, but there's no way we can move anywhere near far enough. Yeah. So why don't we just spend some time raiding? We'll heal up. I mean, it's going to take so many turns to heal. Ugh. What do you have? You have 18 units, mostly just slow dudes with great weapons. Maybe the better play would be to run Grimgor Ironhide over to here. Just to actually play some defense. We need 25 movement range, or 25% movement range left in order to enter ambush state. Well,
I'm almost this way.
where is this? Okay, we can actually get back into the city. I'm gonna just do this. Start rebuilding that. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be in friendly territory. We're just gonna defend as a group. It'll be pretty hard for the Varg to wipe us out this way. I hope. Okay, let's see what, I imagine Musrub has nothing of interest going on, but he just has to be here. I guess he doesn't have to be here anymore. All of the Varg armies that I was worried about went back up north. So maybe he could head south to help fight the... No, never mind. It's going to be like 100 turns for him to get this far south. I hope the camera was right. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of travel. Maybe it would be best for him just to wait. He's got so many powerful units, though. Alright, let's quell animosity a little bit. And use the regen from the city to recover. Okay, then we have a little bit of money left for you. We can start recruiting some more Black Orcs. And we can start pulling in some stuff from the global pool too. Let's get some Fanatic Archers. We're going to have to build up a serious force here. Okay, I probably don't need to watch that one hero very, very, very slowly run all that distance. Maybe the hero animations could be like double speed, you know? Okay, how is your stuff going? Okay, you need one more turn of regeneration. So this situation is unfolding a little bit. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Alright. Do I want to march? Let's march. Let's go to here and see what we can see before we make any further decisions.
I'm off.
Because obviously I don't want to get grabbed by a Border Prince's army on the way over here. I don't know. The odds that he's going to be the guy who actually leads this army are so low. Alright, I do want some more range units. That's probably enough. Alright, so in 2 turns, the queues will be clear. Skarsnik can, I guess, continue to,
2 in 1.
Ooh,
I'm
ooh.
off.
2 large scaling armies. Maybe we should... Huh. Because I know they'll come after me. They'll abandon everything that they're doing to come after me. Because it's easier to fight me than it is to fight Lioness.
I'm a schemer. Alright.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just march out. Well, we know what the rest of Britannia looks like. You can see this is the border. Indicates that this is the only land they still own. Alright, I think we are... What are we doing over here? How are we doing? The Varg army ran off, which is interesting. I don't really know what to make of that.
Get some.
I think I'm going to have Ironhide head back for this.
What you want?
There we go.
Now's the time.
And actually, the Wog army can go in, like... that city has... No, it does not have walls. Okay. It's just a camp. Yeah, we'll have the Wog army take out Frozen Landing and the Bearsonlings camp if possible. Muzrub Edbutt gets a level. I guess it makes sense for him to go up the blue track. Theoretically. If we get him involved in combat again, Lightning Strike would be useful. Right. And we're gonna rehire Wurzag and use him to command this new army that we're recruiting. Interesting, they bailed off of Barak Var as I approached. They're still sieging Duk Karaz. But them not destroying Barak Var is very helpful for us. So how many regions of actual importance, or cities of actual importance did we lose to them? Just one? Really? You were able to travel all that distance? Well... The good news is... This army is mostly made up of regiments of renown, and so when we get killed, they'll be free to be recruited in other places. Okay, well, yeah, I don't believe we're going to win that. I don't think it should have been a decisive defeat. I guess I should have fought that manually, because this is ridiculous. There's no way that should have happened. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's some hot nonsense. There's no way that should have resolved anywhere near that way. I guess we have to manual every battle where it says we're not going to win. Because it goes from not going to win to going to inflict literally no damage very quickly. Alright, let's rehire Wurzag. Hold on. The Border Princes didn't really do very much damage, right? Maybe we don't need to rehire Wurzag here. Maybe we need to rehire Wurzag on the northern edge of our territories. Let's cut up through our mountains to get across. Yeah, maybe we want to rehire Wurzag on the northern edge of our territories and send him north with all the regiments of renown that were just lost. Well, I think we're definitely sending this guy north.
Asinine immortal. Ready for murdering.
Asinine is a pretty good word for some of the things that are occurring over here. So unfortunately, I can't travel. It seems like they have about maybe twice as much movement range as I do in the snow. Maybe it's like a benefit for their home region or something. Maybe I should just encamp. Let's pull some basic units in over the global pool. Get some regen going. Try to make it difficult for them to root us out. Skarsnik. Yeah, they completely abandoned what they were doing to chase me around because they would rather fight the player. Well, let's just go back to Blackstone. We should get defensive buildings up in both of these cities. Actually, I should probably reclaim Grung Zint after they stop chasing me. Also, I'm kind of shocked that I can still see them. Okay, Azhag regens quickly. The north is a problem. I mean, the south is going to be a problem if we don't deal with it. Let's go ahead and get Wurzag back down here. Alright, you need to wait one more turn. You could pull 10 units. So let's grab a couple of boar boys.
Yes, he'll be proper good to him.
And then also how do I... If I'm only going to get one this turn, I'd rather it be the Crimson Killers, I think. Okay, and the next turn, we'll transfer all of his dudes to Wurzag, and then he will get removed. Oh, sorry, that's... I meant, no, don't bother to repair those buildings. Alright, so his guys went into ambush mode?
I refuse.
Okay. That's a large army that is not in position to affect me at all, so that's good for us. Eckendorf is very difficult to assault. Barak Var has a small, weak garrison. It's not too bad. If we can drop in behind these dudes, we can get some work done here. Okay, let's
get moving.
hand over all of your really dope units. And also, I'm going to pull some regiments of renown. So we need 7 more units. Having a rock lobber is fine. The Great Green Wallop. Alright, that convinced me. I don't really want to pull a bunch of goblin dudes riding stuff, though, probably. So let's do all those recruits. And then from the local pool, pull 3 more things. And should it just be 3 Black Orcs? The thing about Black Orcs is there aren't that many of them in a unit, so it might be worthwhile to fill out with some slightly larger units. Does this... Hold on. Does this thing not actually show you how many total figures are in a thing? It totally doesn't. Huh. Okay, well, I do probably want... We have some Orc Boarboy Biggins here. Let's pull Savage Orc Biggins. Just to give us a little bit more meat. And also because that way it won't take 3 turns to recruit anything. And you've served us well. Okay. So we're about to have a pretty credible attack on these dudes. Unfortunately, it's about 20 turns slower than we would have liked it to be.
The hordes are restless.
Skarsnik. Alright, looks like the Scalings might have stopped chasing me.
Go him.
Grungzint. How did an orc settlement get over here? Because I don't think... Grungzint doesn't... I guess it could have been a dwarf settlement originally. Oh, here's one of those armies. Carl of the Cull. That's not a terrible name. Alright, let's try to... I'm still not repairing those buildings. You are still attacking that city. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna have to have a serious force retake this. I'm glad I built up an army. And I kind of figured he wouldn't attack us, but with him coming over here, I assumed he was gonna try. Alright, the Scalings have finished off Bretonnia. Well, that's one less problem for me. Okay, so the Varg dude is over here. Are we still on recruits? No, we're... If I attempt to settle this thing, we'll be attacked. Where is the area that I can... Okay, here we go. Because we can go for Winterpire, right? There's a lot of them, though. I don't want to fight these guys. I want to just resettle, but I don't think we have that option. Alright, well, let's attack them from this side at least. Of course, there's 30 units of Varg in range of us there. Alright, well... Azheg's back.
The Great Green Prophet.
It would be really convenient if we'd been able to hold a settlement up here so that we could resummon dudes up here.
I like a good plan. Sounds like a good idea.
Alright, and that gives us a settlement that we can extort the hell out of. Although, you know, the odds that these guys are going to be able to, in a single move, get all the way over here and kill me before I recover, a little higher than I would like. We've been seeing an awful lot of that lately. Alright, we just gotta scare him. Unfortunately, we can't do that this turn. So the northernmost place that we could pull somebody is Karak Ungor. And Karak Ungor has no local recruitment chain. It did once upon a time, but then it got completely raised by chaos. So if we were going to summon someone back and actually have them build an army, the northernmost place that we could reasonably do that would be more like... Honestly, it's Karazar Karak, isn't it? And we could do it further north over here, but so far west that it would take longer to get where we're going anyway. Maybe my plan with Ozhag should be to wait until we can get control of one of these for more than a turn. Dok Karaz is under attack. Should we manual this? We should manual this because otherwise they'll instantly win it with no casualties, right? Seems to be the way of things. I don't really want to manual a battle for a place that I'm fairly sure I'm going to lose and then I'm going to have to resettle, but like if we don't do it, their army won't take any damage. So this is the first time that I will be on the defensive end of a siege battle. I have never manually fought a siege battle from the defensive side before. It'll be interesting. I'm assuming that it's not like rocket science. You just put the bow dudes on the walls. I don't know what kind of siege stuff they're going to have. They've been sieging this for quite some time, so I assume it's going to be at least a couple of rams and a couple of siege towers. And I don't actually know. We've built siege towers, but I've never used one in battle before. Anytime we've built a siege tower, it's ended up the sieges ended up going so long that the defenders started to starve, and then we just attacked them while they were weak. So I guess we're going to learn some things here. That's basically where that's going. My read on whether it's possible to destroy siege equipment with arrows is basically that it is not, or at least nothing close to that has ever happened to me. But, I mean, how much siege equipment are they really going to need? They have so many archers. They can just roll the archers up, shoot at us while we're on the wall, and then after all of my ranged units are dead, they can roll their battering ram up. We're going to have more range than usual due to being up on the wall, but they're going to have more range than us due to being crossbows, I think. Okay, so yeah, they built a couple of siege towers. They built 4 siege towers. And no rams? Oh no, 2 rams. 3 rams. Okay, they have every siege thing. Yeah, we're screwed. Alright, we just gotta inflict as much damage to them as possible. So there's only one gate, is that right? It looks like... Alright, well... So we want to put our units in control of the forts, right? You control the area behind the towers, and that's what lets you fire out of the towers, I think. I don't know if it has to be ranged units in the towers. My understanding of how siege equipment actually works, or worked in the Middle Ages, is that these would generally have had like ranged weapons in them already. So hopefully this won't be an issue. Okay. Yep. Good. So pause. I want to direct the violence. And I don't really want to shoot at the rams, right? Because I don't think we can really damage them. I think that's what they're for, is not being damaged. But we can shoot at the bow dudes and probably do some actual damage, I hope. Like, I don't think there's anything we can do that's going to stop them from getting into the gate. But we can weaken them during their approach. Are you gonna fire or what's happening here? Okay, there we go. Alright, try to focus up on these dudes, do as much damage to them as we can. It looks like siege towers are crappy. They seem to fire very infrequently. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna be ready to abandon these siege towers basically as soon as somebody hits the walls. Yeah, they're infrequently firing and they seem to be very inaccurate. They're not hitting anything ever. Alright, we're getting something done here. Okay, our ranged units on the walls don't have enough range to fight their crossbowmen, which sucks. This unit here that's about to get up on the walls is actually pretty damaged. Seriously, you guys are not helping at all. Actually, I guess you guys should, Isn't this archers right here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Anywhere else? Yep, everywhere else. You guys... If we collapse on these spearmen, we might be able to... do some damage with the flanking attack. Okay, it looks like we did actually stop one of the rams from reaching the wall, but I mean, the unit that was carrying it was extremely damaged. Oof. Guys on the walls are taking a lot of damage. Crossbowmen, man. This is some stuff. Are they really, like, jumping down the wall piecemeal? Because that's going to get them slaughtered. I would know this as the slaughterer. Okay, their lord is up on the wall over here. Should we fall back, like... We're kind of doing it. I don't know. I don't know that I'm doing it. This may not be going as well as I'm hoping. Okay, the bowmen are actually getting some damage done on the rams. Can we easily just run back up the wall? I guess we have access to the inside. So we're doing a great job of defeating these bowmen actually on the wall. Their lord is also doing a pretty good job. Okay, they've had a group of crossbowmen come and take up the ram. We're fighting over this ram, but, like, I kind of wonder if it matters, because it doesn't look to me like they're going to actually send any units through the gate. You know? Attack these guys. You guys stay focused. Like, by the time they get a ram to the door, all of their non-archer units are going to be inside the walls already. We can't... Yeah, these guys can't get up on the wall. So what do I want to do? And we can have them... Yeah, I'm going to have them charge across. This part of the wall is secure enough. It's holding okay. Maybe the archers should just give up on keeping the rams away from the door because it doesn't matter. I'd almost prefer they get in this way. We have a lot more control over the battle if they do. Alright, we're getting a lot of their archers. Yeah, Boar Boy's getting wrecked by spears. Really? They're shooting that many arrows at us while being attacked? That's crazy. Okay, we're doing good work on their lord, though. Now that our archers have turned to shoot something that might matter a tiny bit. Okay, I think we're going to lose this part of the wall. That's fine. We've done some good damage. This seems like a good time to abandon the wall entirely to me. No, wait. Run this way. Fall back, fall back. Everybody get back over here. Alright, we should probably control group some of these dudes. Alright, fight him on the point. Alright, these guys are actually still doing good work on the wall. Are they putting up more ladders? Why? The gate's open. They can shoot from the wall, like, all the way across the map. These walls are rough, man. If we kill their lord, before our lord dies, that is, we might be able to get some work done here. Alright, you guys are doing some fine work. I may not have time for this, but I'm going to try, like... Oh, never mind. I definitely don't have time for this. There's a unit coming in to reinforce. I was going to say I was going to come around and charge these archers coming off the back of the wall. Oh my god, I can't believe you guys are doing such a bad job. Kill their lord. Make them want to surrender. Alright. A little bit of violence here. The trolls have to be able to fight him. Alright, I think the trolls are doing it. He seems to be having a rough day. Ooh, wow. They kicked him in the stomach so hard that a ton of blood shot out his back. How is he not dead? Okay, there. Finally. Alright, get this dude off of our archers. As best you can. Alright, we'll keep hitting their archers over here. They have more guys over here on the wall. Oh no, they gave up. The death of their lord really turned them. Yeah, so I don't know. The battle predictometer is just real bad, apparently. I've been trusting it so much over the course of this Let's Play, but apparently it is terrible at its job. So we killed 319 of his men. And we lost 118 of ours. He came to the battle with 1.5 times as many men as we had, and he left with fewer men than we have. I don't know if that's a Pyrrhic victory, honestly. Like, that feels pretty good. I feel pretty happy about that. And again, all without risking any of our actual units. This was all garrison guys, which is to say free guys. And guys who will regenerate fairly quickly if we can end the siege. After that battle, He won't try again with just that army, but he does have another army at Barakvar ready to come and assist, so I assume they will. But on the whole, I'm pretty disappointed now with myself for having trusted the balance of power meter for so long, because apparently it's been telling me this whole time that things are worse than they are. So once we get this army weakened, we know that he has 2 other 20 stacks in the immediate area. Plus, he has 2 more armies further to the west, where he destroyed a bunch of our stuff. But I think only one of those armies is a 20. I don't really think it was all that Pyrrhic. Okay, yeah, see, this is one of those armies that I was just talking about. So yeah, he has like 35-ish units between the 2 of those, I think. And he has a 20 stack at Barakvar. Hey, look at that. The Scalings actually do have the ability to just run all that distance. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to have to fight another one. This episode is never going to end. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. They're getting brutal. We're so close. We've been on the knife edge of a victory for like 2 whole episodes now. Come back next time. I swear to you, we're gonna get a foothold up here, and we're going to actually hold it. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it. So come back for that. We'll see you then.